Hey everyone, this is Mr. Wu here again. Got some more Guild Wars 2 for you. This is the character that you see me on before, my Ranger. Level 20 at the moment, so I've progressed quite far with him. But today's video is going to be about my second character. Currently only level 6. It's a Norn Guardian. Obviously very different playstyle to it than a Ranger. But it was definitely one of my favourite professions from the beta. So currently just in Wayfarer Foothills, not far away from the Norn main city. I have no idea why I was standing on top of this rock, but must have been where I last logged off. And I never knew there was that spirit wolf thing up there. I have no idea what that does. Don't think it does anything to be honest. But I think I'm just going to do a short mission. And yes, you do take quite a bit of fall damage, but most falls you can probably survive. There are some though that can take thousands of HP, and obviously you can die. So currently I'm equipped with I think it's a staff, two-handed staff, and I'd unlocked some of the skills with it, but I'd never actually used it before, so I was just testing some of the skills before I started the mission. Generally that's not, I prefer, you know, being Guardian in heavy armor, I prefer going in there and just whacking them with, with a mace or something. But yeah, my current armor's body is broken at the moment. It looks nicer than the one I just put on, but you know, for the sake of winning, I've got to put on the armor that isn't broken, and it's slightly better in stats, I think. So I equipped the shield. It's just a simple buckler, I think, or something, and my starter mace. Nothing special. This character is only level 6. So yeah, I'm going to start the short mission. Here we go. Yeah. So this is one of the cutscenes, pretty good. I'll show it for a bit, so you can hear it.
The Sons of Svanir are close by. We can try talking to them, but they hate anyone who doesn't serve their dragon, and they utterly despise women.
Maybe Garm should take the lead.
Bad idea. Garm leads with his teeth.
Well, well. Look, brothers. A stranger, a woman, and a mangy dog. It's like the beginning of a bad joke.
Right, so I think you get the picture. Essentially just sets up the story for it. I think it's done quite nicely. Some people don't agree, but I think how they've set up the story scenes and stuff with the visuals and this sort of, I don't know, talking scenario, I think it's alright. Does what it needs to, it looks pretty good. So yeah, this is quite an easy mission, I think. I just remember just killing loads of these guys, wasn't too bad. Guardian is pretty good class, one of my favourites from the beta. Ranger's obviously always been my original sort of class. You know, in the original Guild Wars I was Ranger. Obviously you could only be human in that game, but human Ranger, that will always be my primary character. But Guild Wars 2 is just such a big game, you can't only go with one race and one profession. You're missing out on so much. I mean, the map is absolutely humongous, bigger than most other games out there. So you can't, and the story and all the things that you can discover and things, you can't just choose one. Even one race isn't enough. So you really have to have at least 2 or 3 good, you know, decent PvE characters, I think. So this is definitely my secondary character, because as you can see, Guardian is just pure ownage. It's a lot of fun with the Guardian. I'm sure if some of you guys have played World of Warcraft before, it's sort of like a paladin. So you are a warrior, you are up close and generally in their face, but there's some magic involved, a bit of defensive involved. It's essentially what Guardian is. A lot of defensive skills, a lot of blocking, healing skills, but not a strict healer obviously. You deal with a lot of damage, and it's a lot of fun. Very, very different to a Ranger, of course. Yeah, so if you start off with 3... not start off, sorry. You have, at the moment, I have 3, I don't know what to call them, I've forgotten what they call them, but like attributes, I suppose, or something. Well, separate skills, which are passive and active, and if you click on them, it's the 3 at the top of my skill bar on the left, those 3 that are by themselves. They do all sorts of different things. The first one, I think, deals extra damage. No, the first one is the fire one, I think. And even if you don't click on them to activate them, there are passive skills there, which are incredibly useful when you're up close like this. Might not be as powerful as a warrior, but as you can see, I'm dealing with this guy pretty easily. I love that skill there, that hammer skill, where you summon like a glowing hammer that just helps you fight. It's like a spirit type thing. don't know, that's a lot of fun. I saw that ever since the trailers. I knew I wanted to do that. But here's another cutscene. I'm sure you don't need to hear what they're saying. It's not that interesting. This, like I said, this is the very beginning of the. I'm sure you can read it anyway if you care. But this is the very beginning of the character. There's a lot more to come. Even my ranger, I'm level 20 out of level 80. And in terms of story, you know, the games have just come out, so there's a lot more out there.
He converted his followers in Ozenfold's shear.
But yeah, the Guardian's a brilliant class. The skills that you've got on them are quite a lot of fun. I haven't even got a hammer yet. I know you can get a great sword, but I'm looking forward to the hammer because I remember in the beta you get a hammer and you can do the skill where you literally smack him half a mile down the map. So you just go up to one random monster, whatever, use their skill and whack him like it's a golf club or something. But yeah, that's a lot of fun. So I can't wait to get that. So yeah, it's pretty easy. This is just a short one. You get a reward after every mission. You have a choice of free along with some money and, you know, whatever else. But these three things that I'm just hovering over there are, well, you'll see their use in a second. I chose the axe because I find you use that more. This again, that's one of the options that they give you. If you're more of a ferocious type, you choose in your character creation. Then you can choose to destroy that statue. The whole thing comes crumbling apart. I did that in the beta. But this type of character I chose dignity. So I chose that option instead. I'm sure I could have chose either. It would have made much of a difference, but whatever. So yeah, you can run out of the instance area of the mission, your own separate area, or you can just select that little option in the bottom right and they'll just teleport you straight out. Right, so yeah, here I was going towards, I don't know why I stopped to destroy this banner for, but whatever. But yeah, I was going towards that tree over there, and this is sort of skill-based side of Guild Wars, which, you know, you don't really expect in a game like this. I wouldn't quite say it's RuneScape. You're hardly there standing for hours cutting down yew trees, but it's in that same sort of, you know, idea of gathering resources to use for crafting. Is essentially what this goes towards. So yeah, I changed back to the other armor. It looks nicer. And I don't, to be honest, I don't need the bonuses and the stats in this area at the moment. Yeah, other characters around, so unlike in Guild Wars 1, you know, there are a lot more people around in the areas. In Guild Wars, the whole areas were instants. The only areas where you could find other people and talk to other people were in outposts and towns and cities. Here it's just the whole thing basically, apart from the instance missions, where I was before. And here's mining, and then these guys jumped out from freaking nowhere, and I thought they were about to whoop me because there's 5 of them that were level 4, I think. But for some reason they ran away, so I just ignored them. It wasn't until I tried to attack them I realised what was going on. This is the start of a dynamic event. That's why they were invincible, that I couldn't kill them because they needed to start this event. They create these tents, and as soon as these are made they started shooting me. So I thought I had to leg it, but you know, I'll turn around and fight, why not? Again, that's an awesome skill. Anywhere in that area, I think, is given defensive properties. I can't remember exactly. Like I said, I'm very new to this profession. And I'm new to this weapon that I'm using. It's a scepter rather than the mace I was using before. So it's more magic-based skills rather than whacking them. But yeah, other people turned up. As I said, it's a dynamic event, I think. Other people were attracted to it from other bits of the map and came over to help. Obviously you get money, you get experience from completing dynamic events. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. I don't think I did too badly here. But I have no idea actually what to call these videos, to be honest. Because they're not like my RuneScape vlogs. Not the same, not really video blogs. But at the same time, I'm not tempted to call this a Let's Play either, because you can't Let's Play an MMO whatsoever. It's not like Assassin's Creed when I can just straight record whenever I start playing, and it's a pure Let's Play from start to finish. You know, in an MMO, if I did Let's Plays, you would have to watch me standing at outposts for an hour trying to buy things or something like that. It just doesn't work. Or crafting, you don't want to see someone standing there crafting for 10 minutes. A pure Let's Play on an MMO isn't really possible, on any MMO, even on RuneScape. That's why probably you don't see any. But I don't know what to call this. It is a commentary, and I suppose it is sort of like a video blog of what I'm doing. So I might just carry on calling it a vlog. Um, so yeah, dynamic event, as you saw, I unlocked some more money and some EXP. So I think over here you can gather some herbs and food, other resources that you can use. So yeah, this part of the map is quite nice to look at. I have to admit, like I said before in my other videos, the settings on the graphics are only on medium, but there's still a pretty nice area. And this is a tiny part of the map. This area here is sort of the starter area for the Norn. That's where I have to go for my next mission. Oh, another dynamic event start. That's what I mean. They are quite dynamic, as in they appear randomly, and they're generally quite varied. You'll never see the same one on the same day, most likely. And they attract players throughout the whole area, so it's pretty good. You don't see these in, I think only one other MMO's attempted anything like this, and definitely not to the same extent or as well. I've forgotten what it's called. One that came out last year. I'm sure some of you guys know. Not WoW. So yeah, it's another dynamic event, and it keeps the game lively. The problem is it keeps you playing for hours on end. You're trying to go to your mission, and you end up running into like 5 dynamic events on the way. Obviously you can ignore them, but generally you're going to go into them and at least attempt them. So here, right, yeah, I needed the bank before starting my mission, so I teleported, or transport, whatever you want to call it, to Hullbreak, which is the Norn city, main city, I suppose you could call it. The equivalent of Divinity's Reach to the humans. I'm sure you guys know if you played the original Guild Wars. Yeah, I would be tempted to cut these scenes out. Probably will do in the future, but because this video isn't too long, doesn't matter if I keep them in or not. Alright, so this is inside the Great Hall or something, one of the main... I was trying to get to the bank, obviously, so this is the main point closest to the bank. Yeah, I'm right. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. If any of you guys do play Guild Wars 2, leave your name, and you want to add me, so you can add me yourself, but if you want me to add you, leave your name in the comments and I can add you that way. Obviously it's an MMO, so it's all about playing with other people in the game, you know, doing missions and whatever. But yeah, apart from that, thanks for watching, guys. Oh, there's just a nice view of the whole city. It's not bad. I don't know if it's as nice as Divinity's Reach, the place you saw before in my first Guild Wars 2 video, but it's still not bad. And that whole area, as far as you can see, is explorable, or as part of the city. So yeah, I think that's about it, guys. Thanks for watching. Yeah, please subscribe. Apart from that, see you guys later. I've been Mr. Wee here.